Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 678. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Danette. What's up, Danette?
What's up?
What's up, Gloria?
Hello.
All right, so yesterday I know it was very late. We did, hey, James!
What's going on?
We're live on the Real Whovians cast. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
All right, dude. Scott!
I'm here.
Everybody's trickling
What's
in
up?
all at the same time.
I gotta say, I gotta say, the fall weather's here. I'm back in black, back in blazer, ready to go, baby.
You're looking shy.
Yeah.
And Georgia boy, representing.
There you go. Represent, bro.
That's your sharpness.
Yeah. All right. So, now that I got that out of my system, what's up, everybody? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. We're gonna have. I know it was very late. I stood up very late yesterday, and everybody went to bed. They're like, "We're all going to bed," and I'm like up at what time? I think it was up like 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'm like, yeah. I had a canceled show last night. I was going to do the Everything show with my cousin Joey, who's a magician. Oh my God, magician, not magician. No,
Musician.
you know what?
A musician. Okay.
Wow.
Flight of hand.
So is he a
Think about
mascot?
Dr.
Blah, 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 blah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Musician.
Musician. Okay.
High five. All right. So.
I'm sorry I didn't get to meet him. I know you called, but.
Well, no. What happened was he just got back from a gig, and it was late. So maybe he will come on tonight. Maybe he'll sing for us. Maybe he'll play the guitar. Maybe we'll do something a little different on the Everything show tonight.
That would be awesome.
Yes, he is very, very talented. So I can't wait for that. All right. So anyway, back to the Real Whovians cast. Saw the prequel. Loved it. Fantastic. Let me get your reactions. Danette.
I loved it. I thought it was really good. It had comedic moments, but yet it, still had its serious moments too, and especially when they were looking for water. That was pretty funny.
I went back and watched it a second time.
I gotta see this.
Oh my God. And I think it's not anywhere right now.
Oh man, I gotta see it.
But I'm gonna have to listen to it again because the very end when he's talking to that guy, and
Yeah.
I thought I heard Amy's theme.
Ooh.
Oh, I got it.
I thought I did.
Spoilers.
I could
Spoilers,
be
man.
wrong.
Spoilers.
But
I did hear some old music, Danette.
okay.
Oh no, I want to see it.
Now, I do have to say I got out late tonight, of course. I did not win the tickets, obviously, for tonight's New York event. And I couldn't get out of work to stand online for the secondary theater that opens. But Michelle Gomez was in New York City.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
And I missed the whole thing. But I'll have other opportunities, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I hope everybody had a great time in New York. Again, I missed the boat on that one. But it's great that everybody, I see Doctor Who on buses. I am getting so excited. Every time I went to take a picture of the bus pulled away. I'm like, come on, why am I so slow?
They had a whole section of Doctor Who at the mall, at a mall store I went into the other day. It was like all set up, promoting Series 9, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited! I started shaking with excitement.
The pandemic is upon.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now I'm going to ask Scott, James, Danette, if you guys could share some type of link to that prequel on the side chat so Gloria could go watch it.
Yes.
It would be
Because
greatly
I missed
appreciated.
it.
So did Joe miss it. My son missed it. Anthony missed it. And I thought they saw it already, but I should have copied it. All right, so I gotta say, from the prequel, this guy could be a companion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
It would be
Oh man, I
different.
gotta see it.
It would be different because it would be someone from the past.
Which is
being,
what I'm wanting, which I would love to see.
Like Janie,
I agree.
Jamie McCrimmon.
I agree that it would be cool to have somebody from a different time era. I mean, I know they said that that the Victorian Clara was originally going to be the main one, but then he changed it like afterwards. That he decided to make her like just an echo of her. But yeah, I would have liked it if Clara was the Victorian version of her. But oh well. But I mean, like I said, I would love to have a different era. Person from a different era as a companion. It would be cool.
This modern day era is getting a little bit old and
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah,
You
especially
know, they're
like
saying they're casting for Mary Poppins. Give it to Jenna Louise Coleman.
Oh God! Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Why not?
Well, I saw her as Scarlet Witch.
I thought you were gonna be the queen.
So
or
who is
something,
Scarlet
right?
Yeah.
You thought of her as Scarlet Witch?
Victoria.
Yeah, I thought her as being Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
Julie Andrews is gonna be a hard act to follow, though.
I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. True.
But listen, they're going to do it anyway. So, all right.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know. Now, Emily, but we're not going to get into Mary Poppins now and get on track. But this guy could be a companion. He was funny. He was strong. And the doctor was hysterical. Totally.
Yeah.
He kept delaying going to the final battle. He kept like, oh, this water tastes like, you know, let's go build a well. It's like, what? What do you mean, go build a well? They built like 10 wells, 20 wells. The best is, we need a visitor center. And then he drops the bucket.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah, he just dropped the bucket. He's like, you know what? Whatever. But I gotta say, I'm so psyched. I know. So psyched, man. What else, James?
Let's see.
I mean, the music was old too.
Yeah.
It had a classic.
Like a classic series theme to it, pretty much. He's going back instead of going forward.
Now, he kind of told a story that was unexpected. He said he was looking for a bookstore, I guess on Gallifrey.
Yeah.
And he took a wrong turn, and he went into a battlefield. Now, what this could mean one thing.
Time War still going on?
Wait. This could mean one thing. Okay, he was a member. He was a high member of the council. Whatever, didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden he went to a party he never went before, and he saw that the Time Lords, who don't interfere, are constantly interfering, or they're doing something they're not supposed to do, and he has to see, you know, why are they allowing this. He probably got a glimpse of, not the Daleks, but he probably got a glimpse of something like evil, and he decided, you know what, I'm getting my granddaughter, I'm getting out of here. Okay? Took off. So it's got to be that he had doubt in his people, that they were doing evil things, like great power corrupts, you know what I'm saying?
Because in the original notion of the series, if I remember right, it was that there was like some sort of coup, I believe done by the Master, and that was one of the reasons why he and his granddaughter left, because half of his family was also
wiped out.
Wiped out from it.
Yeah, his wife, I guess, is I don't know. So
Well,
I mean, we don't know yet, but we're just speculating.
Would that be the coup on Rassilon or somebody or something?
No, during the first series.
Oh, okay.
The high up
Okay.
people were yelling.
Well, I guess
they
we'll
could have been
find.
trying to use
The
the moment.
council, the high council.
Now everybody's expecting Jenna Louise Coleman to give an answer tomorrow. I am not, because you don't want to ruin Series 9.
Nope.
So,
She'll probably wait mid-season to give her a response of why she's leaving.
and here's the thing. Everybody's saying Jenna Louise Coleman is leaving. Why do I think that's not the case?
Yeah, because it's weird that if she dies on the first episode and then the last episode it kind of,
Yes.
that it shows that he is moving on, that she's gone. Like, could it be that this is all just, make it a red herring, if I could call it that, and that she isn't going to leave?
I think that this season doesn't have anything to do with her,
Yeah.
but it could build up for the following season. Now, I think that, if as long as she's allowed to go film whatever she wants to film,
Yeah.
I mean, she's not working 24/7. So when that's done, she could film again. And being that Doctor Who is on a break,
Yeah.
to say that she's leaving because she's got to go film, well, they're not filming anything. They're filming the Christmas special, big deal. Which, if you needed to, you would put her in there for 5 minutes. So, I don't have any videos that's going to say Clara's leaving, because I don't believe it.
Just because she's not going to be in the Christmas episode does not mean she's gone.
I think she's going to stay.
Yeah, she could just be. It could be just a Doctor River centric episode, and then she'll be on the next one.
Right.
The season finale of Series 10.
Because this whole season is going to be focused on.
You got to remember though. You got to remember, like the Doctor, Stephen Moffat lies all the time.
I don't think she's leaving, man. Everybody's reporting it. I don't think she's leaving, man. I think that, like I said originally, I think she's signed for Series 10, and they locked her in, and she says, well, I don't know if I could. Well, don't worry about it, Jenna, because we're going to take off for a year, so you can get all the roles you want. Just sign this paper. Okay. And I bet you she signed. I bet you. I don't think that, even if she takes an episode off, like Christmas, I have a feeling that they're going to do something monumental with her character, with tying it in with, like, when Moffat started, man. A lot of things, They're going to tie a lot of things.
Blow back in on the leaf. So she's going to blow back in on the leaf.
and another thing that nobody mentioned, there is. I want to. While you guys talk, I'm going to get a picture that I find very interesting, and I'm going to get that while you guys, talk
when
about
you said flying in on a leaf again, it makes me think of her like surfboarding on the leaf. That's the picture, the imagery that pops into my head.
I want to know what her connection is to River Song, though. What I want to know.
I know. It's like, come on. I still want to see them interact again, and not just like her.
Yes, that would be excellent.
Not just like her in Name of the Doctor, how it was like the hologram, thing.
Yeah.
The dream connect or the conference call and all that. I want to see actual physical interaction.
Because we've seen her do it with the last two Doctors. It's time for her to interact with Capaldi.
Yeah.
This picture,
the older Doctor.
This picture is worth 1,000 words, and I'll tell you why.
Missy and Clara.
No.
Why is it?
Because Missy's like, hey, I know you got a vortex manipulator on your arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how, because you see how her hand is resting.
Yeah, right on it.
Clara has the vortex manipulator.
Yep.
She got Captain Jack's vortex manipulator.
There's another
There were pictures in the Christmas of the 50th anniversary of her being on a bulletin board, and because she had walked through that, past those little mental things, it erased her memory.
So she forgot that she has the vortex manipulator on her arm.
So she's been in the Black Tower.
This could be a past episode where she had picked that up or something like that.
Well, the thing could be that she forgot about that moment, and she has it around her wrist, and she don't even know what it is, but she's like, all right, you know what, I'm not going to...
Joe, remember in the 50th when Kate Stewart told her they had pictures of her with the Doctor, and she said, you were with us, you came with, she saw an episode where...
That's what Scott was talking about.
Yeah, this could be it, because, Kate's in it.
She's wearing the same outfit that the pictures were, right there.
Yes, it's that adventure. It's just, we're seeing that, what was on the board thing.
Yeah, the bulletin board.
Yeah, the bulletin board.
Now, you know what it could be? It could be that they leave, like, the Doctor is helpless to save Clara. and the Daleks have her on this ship, and they blow up the ship, and the Doctor feels like, oh my God, like I failed to save her, but she remembers she's looking for a way out because she's smart, and she sees this thing on her arm. She starts touching buttons, and it could have messed up her memory. It could have messed up her memory, and she could have landed like a year before he picked her up, and she just don't remember things, so she's sticking around, and she's a waitress. And it's not even another self. It's not even a copy. It's the genuine Clara.
Yeah. Wow.
So she got that Swiss cheese brain like Quantum Leap.
Well, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. When you have the Vortex manipulator around, right, they said it's a bumpy ride. I mean, when Captain Jack and the Doctor and Martha, they were all dizzy, all messed up a little bit. And being that she already, went through that thing with the time stream, the fact of going through something like that again probably just screwed her up.
Yeah, because she is the impossible girl.
Well, I definitely think they're playing the long game with her. That there's something we don't know yet.
I just thought of something. If the Time Lords can give the Doctor a new set of regenerations, why couldn't they do River? Because she's basically a Time Lord child.
Well, I'll give you a hint about that. Okay? There is a possibility River has a regeneration.
Yeah, she might be Clara.
No, the Doctor gave her a regeneration in Angels Take Manhattan. She only used like 1% of it to heal a bone, which is like putting a Band-Aid on.
Yeah.
So Donna Noble still had the regeneration energy, and at the time that she exploded outwards. Okay? Yeah. So I think the thing is that she makes the Doctor believe that she can't be saved, but she has another regeneration, and eventually that will come into play that she lies, just like the Doctor lies.
Yeah. She said it on the Silence in the Library. She's like, I lied. I'm always lying.
And you want to know why? You want to know why she lied? Because there is no way that, if you mean to tell me that nobody went to the library to get her journal with her and then go back in time and try to screw the Doctor up, there's no way she would leave that out like that.
Yeah. Nope.
So, and she was inside the library with the journal inside when it was left clearly outside. So she already escaped, I feel.
Huh.
And plus you got to get her Sonic with the red settings.
Yeah.
And you know those kids, she probably wasn't in that scene when she has the kids, that's probably her real kids, like in her future.
Huh.
That's what it could be.
With Capaldi's Doctor or what?
I don't know.
It's funny. What I think is funny is because the kids remind me a lot of Rory and Amy, like young Rory and Amy. Because one has
doing that a lot.
Yeah, because one has the girl has reddish hair, and the boy has blondish hair.
It would be funny if they do a scene where they show her talking to the kids in the bed, and then out comes Capaldi, like, "All right, I'm enough of you. Let's go to the toilet."
Like the what do you call it? The domestics.
And then she's like, "Can't you stay still?" And he's like, "I stood still for 1,000 years in transit. Come on." Lord. And then I stood still for another 500 years in Series 9 that this guy Moffat wrote.
So how old is the Doctor now? Like what, 2100?
What's going to happen is in one of the episodes, the Doctor is going to be left in the past without the TARDIS, and he's going to have to live on Earth for like 500 years or something. So when you see the scene, where he's jumping to hug her. Yeah, you're like, oh, that's great. He loves Clara. No, he loves his TARDIS back. He's like, screw that. I got my day. Thank God you're here.
It kind of reminds me of that scene in Curse of the Black Spot when they're all in there and the TARDIS shows up in the other place and he runs up to it and kisses it and hugs it.
That's right.
I can see his first line, "Welcome back, sexy."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. So.
And the TARDIS would purr, that humming sound.
Yeah.
Because he leaves the brakes on. That's why.
You know, it'd be cool if Missy goes to steal the TARDIS and like the TARDIS shoots electric shocks at her, like, get the hell out.
Now, what'd be cool is she try to go in and it closes the door. So you're not
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah, exactly.
That, or even if she does make it inside, you see on the view screen all her different past
Incarnations.
generations.
Yeah. All right, so that's it, man. Excited about The Magician's Apprentice. It's going to be Saturday, and we're going to have a live
Yep.
reaction.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, we're going on to another show. So take care. Bye for now.